Hi, my name is Brad, and I'm an education specialist here at the Detroit Zoological Society. In this episode of Mary, Not Scary, we are talking about an 8-legged, creepy crawly that sends a lot of people into panic. But should we really be afraid? Or has history spun a web of myth and superstitions?
We are merry, we are not so scary. Bats and cats and rats and spiders, please be aware, do not be afraid.
It wouldn't be Halloween without the sight of some fake spider webs and plastic spiders. But how did spiders and their webs become a symbol for a spooky season? Well, if you've watched any of the other episodes, you might be starting to notice a trend. In medieval Europe, witches were all the rage, which means people absolutely thought they were real and terrorizing society. Spiders were considered companions of witches, just like bats, cats, and rats, and thus they were guilty by association. Soon, lots of superstitions popped up around spiders, like if a spider fell into a candle and burned up in the flame, witches were nearby. Some people also believed that spiders use magic to spin such elaborate webs, and that some webs could even predict a person's fate. To make matters worse for spiders, they like to live in dark, undisturbed areas where insects live, which explains why spiders like to hang out in creepy places like abandoned buildings, caves, graveyards, attics, and basements. It's only natural for people to further extend that into haunted places where ghosts and witches might live. People are also afraid of spiders because they are venomous predators who build a trap and wait for unsuspecting victims. But you really shouldn't be afraid of spiders, unless you are an insect, of course. There are over 45,000 different species of spiders, but only a few are actually dangerous to people. Spiders will only bite a person in self-defense, so if you see a spider, give them some space and let them do their thing. What's their thing, you ask? Spiders lay in wait and trap insects using webs, trapdoors, and sneak attacks. This is beneficial to people, animals, and the planet. The positive impact of spiders include fewer pests that destroy crops, less diseases spread by insects, and fewer blood-sucking, stinging, and biting insects. It is estimated that the world's population of spiders consumes 400 to 800 million tons of prey each year. That's a lot of insects. But outside of their beneficial nature of controlling insect populations, we should also admire spiders because of how unique and interesting they are. For example, it requires a great amount of force to break spider silk, and for its weight, spider silk is stronger than steel. Or what about the fact that some spiders work together to create massive communal cobwebs and share the food that is caught? Some tarantulas can even shoot their bristly hair as a way to defend themselves against predators. There are so many different spiders, and they are all unique and special in their own way. As we head into winter, more spiders and insects begin to look for shelter in our homes. My mission to you all this Halloween season is to coexist with our 8-legged friends. If a spider finds their way into your home, remember that they are probably doing you a favor in eating all the insects that are living there. If you two don't become best buds, you can always move them outside in the spring when the weather warms up. The next time you see a spider in your home, don't picture Shelob from Lord of the Rings, but instead picture the kind and helpful spider from Charlotte's Web.
We are merry, we are not so scary. Bats and cats and rats and spiders, please be aware, do not be afraid.